on a, I'm sorry, slide the protection. So here we go. Rolling out, freezes the cornerback, throw it right over his head. Boom, easy play. Welcome back, YouTubers and Madden fans. This is Madden Money Shot, snipping out the Madden cheese as always. I got some plays for you today out of the Patriots playbook. If you guys don't know, I'm pretty much on to the Patriots for the most part. I'm probably going to be doing them for maybe, I don't know, like a week or so before I put out their ebook. Realistically, I think that, you know, this particular playbook has some of the best plays. I already put out an incredible passing play out of the gun trips Y ISO. I can't even say it. It's not in a lot of, this particular formation is not in a lot of different playbooks, but it's in the Patriots, and this play, trust me when I say it, is one of the most explosive plays in the game. I'm going to put a link in the description as well as pop one right now as I'm talking about it. Make sure you check this out, but I'm also going to put out some run plays out of this particular formation, which in my opinion is probably one of the most underrated formations in the game. I don't think anybody's doing anything out of this, which is why it drew my attention. I put some plays out of this last year, but they're not, or maybe 2 years ago, but they're not anywhere near the caliber that I'm going to show you right now. So what we're going to do, we're going to pick that first. I'm going to start off with the run plays. There's probably 3 run plays. They're all somewhat similar, and there's probably about 2 pass plays that are really good. So let's go ahead and let's pick the 94 Will first. Just want to make sure that you have, you know, one of your faster running backs. All I'm going to do in this particular play is flip it with the right stick to the left, and I'm going to motion over this receiver pretty much every time with every play that I show you, so that it's going to have a, you know, a uniformed look. So this is pretty much it. Here I'm going to have a huge cutback lane, which was not the plan, but I wanted to take it outside. But you can see how there's a huge hole there. This is not necessarily the most explosive play in the world. This should be, though. This is not a very good defense, but realistically, you know, that's what I'm going for. Like right there, I just didn't, I got somewhat arm tackled, but it was still a big hole. So I'm going to do this a couple times, and like I said, I have 2 more run plays. I think they get better as I go along, though, to be honest with you. So let's go ahead and let's do this. You can see we're just manhandling, you know, this line. This type of play just manhandles this. If it's a man coverage, you don't necessarily want to motion this guy over. You know, realistically, if it's a man coverage, motioning over Hooper would be the best play because nobody follows. So I'm not sure if this is a man coverage or not, but realistically, if you diagnose man, do that. But anytime it's a zone, you're going to want to do Sanu. So here we go. Looks like a zone once again. That does more than one thing. What that does, motioning over that receiver, is it basically it pulls away a linebacker, which is kind of the point. So let's go ahead and let's look at the replay real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look into that just to show you what I'm talking about. But basically, when I motion over this receiver, and it doesn't let me reverse it back, but this defender in front of him splits out wider, which is why the blocking creates the hole like it does. Now, like I said, it didn't let me do that. Maybe it'll do it on the next play, though. When it's a zone coverage, which is what most people run, motioning this guy over, like I said, it'll typically have the reaction like it did with the cornerback there, sometimes the linebacker, where it'll pull him outside, and that's why it'll be successful. As you can see right there, that's just not a great defense to run against. I don't know why. I don't know why that defense was like that, because I could have swore I picked 3-4, but now it almost looks like I picked something different. So here's a 3-4. So like I said, you saw how that linebacker motioned over. Let's go ahead and let's do that again. You see how when I motion him over, it brings over that linebacker. Like right there, the linebacker's already out, but the cornerback is moving out now. So that's going to create all the lane that I need if I just get up inside right here. If I'd have got outside, that'd have been an easy touchdown once again. Good play. It's definitely going to make that play bigger when that guy reacts. So here we go once again. You know, this is, like I said, I have that gap already. There's a huge gap there already. I don't really need the reaction. You know what I mean? Like right there, and that 70 just was perfect. So like I said, if you have a gap, you know, you're going to have it regardless. If you need that reaction and you don't get it, it's still going to be there. You know what I'm saying? Even if nobody pulls out, like that linebacker pulls out a little bit, that's perfect. He didn't pull out much, but it's still going to be there. Still a great inside run. And I actually jump cut it inside way too much, right? I could have bounced that outside for a big play. I find the second best play, and it's going to be beneficial with the pass plays, is the fullback power. Just make sure that you manually substitute a running back here where the fullback is, because like I said, that's going to be important when it comes to the pass plays anyway. So let's go ahead and let's pick that. Oh, same setup applies, motioning over this guy, and now this is just a natural counter. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be expecting that run outside. Boom, you just hit him with this run right up the center here. And you know what I'm saying, the fullback dives are always pretty glitchy. Fullback dives are typically going to be, you know, a good couple of yards every time. But now your opponent is probably going to be overreacting to that outside run. So you just hit him with that inside run, and you got a running back there, and you're just going to have an easy play every time. You know, these fullback dives, they've been really, you know, I don't want to say glitchy, but they really are guaranteed to get a couple of yards. Like I said, this will keep perfect balance. As you can see right here, he just carries a guy for like 7. But, you know, that's what the fullback dives are for. Inside runs, outside runs. I have one more run play that's in an inside run. You know, but that's more to the running back. But like I said, I mean, these fullback dives, you're just getting these power runs, and that's really what that's about. But like I said, I mean, that motion really helps with the run play, but what it's really doing is it's setting up some of these pass plays. So the first pass play I'm going to pick is the bench switch. I forgot to mention that you definitely want to have in your fastest running back at the fullback spot. So we'll go ahead and we'll pick that again. So motioning over this, you know, receiver the same way I've been doing. Putting Hooper on a drag will create a really good check down, as well as help out with cover twos because he'll get open underneath Jones. And then putting Coleman on a streak is the way to go. Pass block the running back, this is your look. So let's go ahead and let's do this. I might end up taking this check down a lot because all these fullback or all these pulling receivers will create space. And the setup's not too long either. By the time I motion over, I should have my whole play set up by the time that receiver gets there. So we're going to be looking, you know, as far as the first read, I mean, maybe circle because he gets open deep over the middle, but he also has an option to get deep down the side of the field. If you think it's going to be a cover 3, there's probably another adjustment, but I'm going to keep running this one for now. I'll show that one a bit. So here we go. We got a man coverage. I'm pretty sure that square is going to be that look. As you can see right there, if I throw in the break, it's just going to be a big play pretty much every time. So let's go ahead and let's do this again. You can tell by the motion what the defense is, whether it's a man or a zone, which is nice. As you can see right here, we're just getting that triangle route right down the seam there. If it's a cover 3, he's going to be a big play right up the alley. You have the option to pass block the tight end too if you think that you're going to need it, but realistically, considering that he's running a check down, he's probably better served doing what he's doing. So let's just go ahead and let's leave him like that. We do have a Cray blitz, we have a cover 1 blitz, and we just have to wait for that circle to cross the middle of the field. So any blitzes will be circled pretty much. So anytime you see a cover 1 safety, you have a couple options. I mean, you can leave the play just like it is, but I find putting Hooper on an out route and then smart routing him might help to get the attention of that cover 3 deep third, and then you can always get a big play if he just, like I said, he just sits there and just waits to get beat. Now, he didn't catch the ball. I don't know what happened, but you can see the play was definitely there. So here we go. Single high safety. It's going to be a man or a zone. Now we know it's a man, so I'm going to do my regular setup, leaving Hooper to do the check down. And we're going to take the check down because he's definitely just wide open going across the middle. So single high safety once again. Guy follows across, so I know it's a man coverage. Single high man or a man blitz, one of the two. And we're just going to buy ourselves a little bit more time, and then we have that guy crossing the middle. So real easy play against cover 1. So hopefully, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start doing the cover 3 variation. Hopefully I'll see that a little bit. Which is, you know, just Hooper on an out route and a smart route. That's really all there is to it. I don't find that Coleman's too necessary on this particular play, but here we go. It looks like we definitely have something similar. I'm rolling out for my protection, and we're just going to throw it up over the top of the cover 3 corner. If I had a little more time, it would have been better. The cover 3 variation, I think it relies on the rollout. I don't think you can necessarily do it from the pocket. This looks like a cover 2 man though, obviously. So, you know, that's just something to be aware of. As you can see, anytime you got cover 2 man, obviously, this is going to be a big play up the middle too. So that's pretty much the route every time. So here we definitely got a safety blitz. Gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shift my line to the right. We got an all out blitz. There we go. Just have to throw that right real quick. But since I got to roll out, definitely want to put this looks like a cover 2, but definitely want to put that guy on a I'm sorry, slide the protection. So here we go. Rolling out, freezes the cornerback, throw it right over his head. Boom, easy play. But like I said, you got to roll out though. That's the thing. So I'm not sure what this is. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna slide the protection though. We're gonna plan on rolling out. Like I said, your component probably won't be QB containing and stuff like that based off of the run plays anyway. So here we go. Just freezes that cornerback. You know, the rollout just freezes that easy, and we get a touchdown. Big play. So what variation you run is really up to you. But at the very least, the play is given away by the motion, so that'll help you a little bit. I didn't slide my protection, but we're going to make this happen anyway. So that dude looks like a cover 2. I'm not really sure, but he's still past it. Because like I said, that rollout glitch, they're never going to fix that. Not entirely sure what that was. So we're going to do this one more time. We're going to do the regular way. So I don't really know exactly what this is. I'm not sure if I roll out if I'll have that same effect regardless, but yeah, it does not. So he's still going to come up underneath it though, because that's a cover 4, so he still gets past it. So that's pretty much it. You know, if you guys want to see more out of the Patriots playbook, do me a favor to like button, I'll do that. Or let me know in the comments section what type of playbook you do want me to do. And that's it. Thanks for watching. MADDENMONEYSHOT out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.